Everyone was terrified by this little dog. Everyone scrambled to jump up to higher ground to get away from it. The mistress's mother was so scared, she collapsed on the floor. She'd been bitten hard by the dog just moments before and was bleeding badly. She'd grown to absolutely abhor this dog. Jerry has lived in this house for 8 whole years, but Mom has never dared to touch him, because this pup has an outrageously bad temper and snarls at everyone he sees. On this day, 3 of Mom's friends came over for a visit, so they locked the little dog out on the balcony beforehand. But when she went out to the balcony to grab something, the dog slipped out. The cameraman standing right in front of him became his first target. Luckily, there was a glass barrier so he couldn't sink his teeth in. He had to circle back and go after Mom's friends. The 2 ladies were so scared they hopped right up onto chairs, terrified of getting bitten if they let their guard down even for a second. Mom lured him back onto the balcony with some treats, but the 2 ladies were completely shaken out. They couldn't bear to stay a second longer, rushed to say their goodbyes and fled. This dog is extremely aggressive towards strangers. Hardly anyone ever comes over to visit the family anymore. Even Mom is terrified to be left alone with him. For 8 years she's wanted nothing more than to pet him gently, but the dog never seems to recognize her as his owner. He'll lash out and attack her totally out of the blue. Mom screamed in pain as he bit her. She grabbed a slipper to scare him off, then locked him back on the balcony. It wasn't until she felt the stinging pain that she noticed her leg was bleeding from the bite. In the evening, the daughter got home from work. As soon as she walked in, Mom complained that the dog had bitten her again. She stared at Mom's wound, stormed onto the balcony ready to discipline the dog. Yet the dog acts like a totally different animal around his mistress. Compared to Mom, she might be the only person he'd ever dare not bite. His mistress says his drastic personality shift probably stems from all his health issues. It all started when he was about 2 months old. He was playing around the house and got hit in the leg by a falling ornament. Then when he turned 1, he developed a herniated disc. He was practically paralyzed back then, could barely even stand up. Once he recovered from that injury, his whole personality changed. He lashed out at humans with fierce, unbridled aggression. No one in the house except his mistress can lay a hand on him, and even his mistress gets scared when he's worked up into a rage. She can only get him under control by yanking his tail. That's why she reached out to a dog trainer for help, hoping there's a way to fix this dog's terrible behavioral problems.